Today's the day, guys. Mugen MS-R seats going in. All right, and because we are going to disconnecting some sensors, I went ahead and disconnected the battery. I'm probably gonna end up pulling the seats, the car seats, out of the back. Just because, well, I'm thinking that would be easier. Possibly, maybe. We'll find out. All right, so the seat is unbolted. It's a T50 bolt. There's 4 of them. So the seat is loose right now. There are some connectors underneath it that we need to address. So the idea is going to be lift it up carefully and disconnect the appropriate connectors. All right, that's one seat out, but we are far from done because there's a bunch of stuff we have to transfer over from this seat to the new seat. So I'm going to get that set up so I can show you what that looks like. All right, that crate just wasn't working out, so I'm going to use this box. It's 3 pounds by itself. I just weighed it. I'm going to put the seat and balance it on top here, and that should give us the weight of the seat. Looks like 50.2 pounds minus 3. So 47 pounds for the OEM seat. That is heavy. Now let's see what the Mugen seat weighs with the rails. Okay, Mugen seat is on. 36 pounds minus 3 for the box is 33 pounds. So 47 minus 33, what is that? 14 pounds. 14 pounds saving per seat. So 28 pounds total. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It is noticeably lighter. It's definitely noticeably lighter when I picked it up. So I'm going to start transferring over the cables. I'll show you guys what that looks like. But first, let's test out the seat. Whoa. That's narrow, guys. That's a narrow seat. I mean, I've got a 32-inch waist. And these days I'm closer to 31 than 32. It's right on my hips. It's right on my hips. It's not squeezing, but you can feel some pressure there. I don't think 34 would work in the seat. I really don't see it. 34, you'd be hurting. I bet it'd be squeezing your hips pretty good if you had a 34-inch waist. I mean, granted, I have some sweats on right now, so the waistline on the corded sweats is kind of thick. But even then, I mean, with my sweats, it's probably a little over 32, even if you call it 33. Yeah, I could see why this seat wouldn't work for a lot of people. But it's very supportive. Very, very supportive. Time will tell if this will be a comfortable seat to sit in long term, but the cushions feel nice, which is good. Anyways, let's start transferring stuff over. All right, so 2 main things that you got to move over. This guy right here, which is a seat positioning sensor, needs to get moved over to the new seat. And this guy here, that's the seatbelt sensor. That's all part of the seat buckle. unbolt this, and this whole thing goes to the new seat. All right, so you're gonna need these side airbag cancelers too if you don't want the light. The one you need for Hondas, or most Hondas anyways, is the 2 ohm. These come in different ohms, so you have to make sure you get the right one. It should be pretty easy. Well, hopefully anyways. Let's find out. So there is the exposed wire. Now I just got to mate it with the canceller, and hopefully that works. And that's what it should look like. All right, now we got to get the seat rail on. So side mounts first. Leave everything loose. Screw it up to the rail, put the rail in the car, and then be good to go. All right, so now I got the passenger side seat out. I just wanted to show you guys what the cables look like before you disconnect them from the bottom of the seat. So this one doesn't need to be detached, but you need to take this one out and this one out. And then of course the seatbelt buckle. So let's get to it. When I tell y'all that I'm excited about these seats, I am excited about these seats. My God, I've been wanting these things for so long. I can't believe they're finally in my car. And I'm happy to say that actually, you know what? They're actually pretty comfortable. I was a little bit worried. You know, I haven't had, well, I got fixed buckets in my Supra. Those are a different style, a little more American waistline friendly, if you know what I mean. So this is what I'll say about these if you're thinking about the full bucket from Mugen. Okay, these are the MS-R full bucket seats. In my opinion, they are more comfortable than the Recaro RSRs. But the cushioning on the bottom is a little softer, but these are not for wide waist individuals. Okay, it's a good date test, actually. You want to find out if a girl is your type, stick her in one of these seats. Slim, fine. Slim thick, cool. Thick, and I know some of you boys out there, you love your thicks, but it's going to be a tough one. You might have to ride in her car for the date. That's all I'm going to say. Because these seats are, well, let me give you an example. So I'm 5'10", about 170 pounds. I got a 32-inch waistline. I fit in the seats. I fit in the seats fine. They don't feel tight. They're snug. Okay? And it's not uncomfortable snug. It's fine. Totally fine. I would say supportive. Okay? But if you're bigger than a 32-inch waist, I wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. So I would probably go with the adjustable partial buckets from Mugen if you want to do Mugen seats. I know they have a brand new Mugen seat that's a full bucket. I don't know what the sizing on that is going to be. I gotta imagine it's going to be pretty close to what these seats are, but who knows. Anyways, I'm excited for track day, guys. We are ready to go. Laguna Seca this Sunday. Keep on the watch out for that video. Shooting for another PB. I have a surprise for you on that video. Some surprise competition, friendly competition. But stay tuned for that one. Until next time, stay hungry, stay fast, stay tuned. I'm Michael Baxian.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends that won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming out. Oh look who's reaching out. Old friends wanna feature now. They don't work, so they need it free. Ooh, you reaching out from the west side of that old town.